Today we're doing another webcam comparison. It's the Logitech C920 versus the Vitae ring light webcam. It's your friendly neighborhood gadget inspector, and I'm into all kinds of drones and all kinds of gadgets. If you're into that kind of stuff, you're in the right place, my friend. Please consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to click the bell. That way you'll know when I upload new videos. All right then. Now I really like webcams because it's a really quick and easy way to get a YouTube channel up and running with decent quality if you get a good webcam, right? And then you pair it with a microphone like this or an inexpensive USB microphone. This one was about 30 bucks. And there's some other options out there, but point I'm trying to make is it's a really quick way to get into making videos if that's what you want to do. Start a channel. Okay, so the barrier to doing it is not very high. Now what we're going to do, the first thing I want to do, I'm going to put up each webcam individually, and what I want you to do is I want you to try to figure out which one is which. All right, so let's do that. Okay, here's the first one. Which one do you think it is? Is it the Logitech C920 or is it the Vitae ring light webcam? And here's the other one. Which one is it? Logitech C920 or the Vitae ring light webcam? All right, I'm gonna tell you which one is which. The one you're looking at right now is the Vitae ring light webcam, and this one is the C920. Now, in my humble opinion, the C920 is the gold standard in terms of budget friendly webcams. So there's a lot of competitors out there, and I've compared maybe 3 or 4 so far, maybe 5 so far that are right around the same price range or lower. And the C920 beats them out each and every time. And I think personally that it beats the Vitae out as well. Let me switch it back so you can see. Now, as you can see, this looks good. It looks good, right? It doesn't handle light as well though. You can see the highlights are blown out here in my shirt here. But other than that, it's clear, it's crisp, there isn't any lag, at least not that I can see. So let's do this. I'm gonna switch back to the dual view. I'm gonna run through some specs, and then we'll take a little bit closer look at things here. All right, so let's run through some specs real quick. I got some notes here, so I will be reading off some bullet points, so bear with me there. So for the Vitae ring light webcam, it films in 1080p HD at 30 frames per second. It has an 80-degree field of view, so it is a wide lens. It's using H.264 video compression. That's pretty standard. It has automatic low light correction, autofocus. It has dual mics. This one can be mounted on a tripod, and it does have a ring light, but the ring light does absolutely no good. It's essentially a gimmick. And I did a review on the Vitae, an individual review. I'll put a card up, link in the description if you want to check that out. And the Vitae ring light webcam sells for about $50 out on Amazon. All right, now for the Logitech C920, which has been around for a long time. We even use this webcam at my job to do like web conferences and stuff. So very popular. It has pretty much been a mainstay in terms of solid HD quality webcams. It's also filming at 1080p HD at 30 frames per second. It has a 78-degree field of view, which is a little wider, but it can be zoomed in and out. That's the difference. So you can zoom the Logitech C920 in and out. It's also using H.264. It also has auto low light correction, autofocus, dual mics. It can also be mounted to a tripod, And this one sells for between $50 and $60. It was $58 out on Amazon the last time I checked, and I've seen it lower than 50, but for the most part, $50. You could probably find it out on not Amazon, out on eBay for even less. Okay, so if you go down a spec sheet, these two webcams match up pretty much, you know, perfectly. I mean, there's not much difference when you look at them on paper, but that's why we do these kind of videos, so you can see with your own 2 or 4 eyes, okay, what the differences are and what you actually prefer. Because unless the video quality is just horrible, a lot of times it just comes down to preference. Now I have 2 lights. I have 2 pretty nice size lights on either side of me. And then I have just this desk lamp here in front of me, just kind of as a fill light. And I think both look really, really good. I wouldn't have a problem using either of these, but the C920 just looks better, right? The Vitate is a little blown out. It even looks a little bit artificially sharp to me. Now, those are things that you can tweak, but again, with a webcam, I'm thinking about plug and play, y'all. Just plug it in and go. Pair it with the mic and go. All right, that brings me to the next thing. Let's check out how the audio sounds on each webcam. Now, I don't recommend using the native mics on either of these webcams, but if you can't afford a microphone at all and you just want to get started, and that's actually a recommendation that you kind of hear from all of the YouTube gurus out there, and they are spot on. If you want to start, you have to just start, right? And then as you go, you add different pieces and different things along the way. When I first started I can't even watch some of my first videos. But anyway, let's go ahead, check out the audio, and then we'll wrap up the video. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do is the Vitate. So you're hearing the native microphones from the Vitate ring light webcam. I'm about, let's say about a foot, maybe a foot and a quarter away from the webcam, standard distance. And as you can hear, I can't hear it, but I've heard it before. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all. But again, if you're in a pinch and you just need some audio, you just need people to hear what you're saying, it's there. I don't recommend it. All right, let's check out the C920 next. Okay, now this is the C920. Last time I tested this, I thought the C920 was a little bit louder. Again, it's not the best audio, but if I had to choose one, it would be the C920. All right, that's that. Okay, y'all, that's that. Now, I do apologize for this huge microphone in the shot. I have a new mic on my wish list that will allow me to keep it a little bit out of the frame, more so than I can with this one right now. So I do apologize for that. But hopefully the audio is good. And I did a review on this one, setup, video, all that. I'll put a card up if you're interested. But that's gonna do it. I don't want the video to be too long. I do appreciate you for checking me out. I'm very interested in these webcams. I'm actually planning on doing a new channel. I have a lot of interests. This channel is on drones and gadgets, but I want to do some other things that will fulfill some of my other interests and things that I think other people might be interested in. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be good to somebody, be good to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.